Hello and welcome to Loppy Loves. If you haven't been here before, my name is Lauren and on this channel I talk about my life as an immigrant living in Iceland. So today's video is just a super quick video as I am absolutely exhausted. I have just today come back from a trip of the Icelandic Ring Road. We were camping and it was a lot of travelling and I am just knackered. And today I just wanted to quickly talk about two Icelandic gemstone museums that I visited while I was in East Iceland. The first museum that I visited is called Odens Mineral Collection. And Odin is an Icelandic man who has been collecting gemstones for the last 33 years. And he has a really impressive collection. His museum is just a small room, it's not that big actually, but the walls are lined with his just beautiful big gemstones. Some of them are just raw, unpolished stones, but most of them have been polished on one side and like raw on the back. And he doesn't want to sell any of the big ones, it's just his personal collection, and then you can pay, I think 700 kroner, it's very cheap, just to go and have a look at his collection. And he is incredibly passionate about his gemstones and about searching for gemstones. He talks with so much passion and it's just worth visiting just to see him. He was amazing. He also has smaller tumbled gemstones on display and he does have some for sale. He does make some necklaces that are like wire wrapped gemstones, and I actually bought 4 bags of his mixed Icelandic tumblestones, just tumbled gemstones, and I am hoping to use those in some of my jewellery in the near future, because these are all of course ethically sourced. There was no harsh mining involved, there was no slave labour. He just goes and picks them himself for fun and he does all the processing on them, and he is incredibly talented at the stone polishing. It takes an incredibly long time, and some of the pieces that he has are just absolutely incredible, mind-blowing. I have been collecting gemstones for as long as I can remember, and my mum also collects gemstones and I picked up the hobby from her when I was a kid, and some of the pieces in his collection are just like, I am jealous, I want them. So definitely go and pay a visit to his museum if you are ever in East Iceland. Now the second museum that we went to visit, it was not too far from the first museum. It's not in the same town, but it wasn't a long drive. We visited both in the same day, and that museum is Petras stone collection. Now, Petra passed away in 2012, but she spent her whole life collecting gemstones in East Iceland, and the museum is now run by her descendants. And I think it was actually the house that she used to live in that the museum is run inside, and every room is filled with gemstones and other things that Petra collected, such as taxidermy. There is also a little exhibition with her pen collection and handkerchief collection, and the house itself has a lot of lovely specimens. All of them are rough, I don't think, or there's very few that are polished, I think. And she does have a selection of things that she didn't find in Iceland. I think she only bought one piece from someone else herself, or she was gifted some of the pieces, I'm not too sure. But it's in like one cabinet, so most of the collection is stuff that she found herself in Iceland. Now the house itself is absolutely full, like every room is just full of gemstones, but the garden is the most spectacular part of that museum. The garden is huge, way bigger than the house, and it's just lined with gemstones, like the edge of the garden, all of the flower beds. There's even like some shelves just full of rough, large gemstones. And also there's a little stream in one part of the garden. All of the river rocks in the stream are gemstones. And there is even a little water fountain, like the water feature in the stream. And the water is like running through a geode. It's insane. It is definitely the most amazing garden in Iceland, in my opinion, and probably in a lot of people's opinions. But that museum is very different from Odens' stone collection, and both of them are amazing in their own right. So check out both of them if you're ever in East Iceland. Not long after we left the second gemstone museum, we felt very inspired to look for gemstones. So we just pulled up on the side of the road where we found a little stream running, and we didn't expect to find anything. We were just like, this will be fun if we do find something. We only searched for about 10 minutes, and we did find quite a few actually, just little gemstones, not too big. And as we were walking back to the car, I saw a rock with just a streak of like a geode running through it, and I smashed the rock and it's broke in half, and there was a geode in the rock, and that was the last stone we found before going back to the car, and I am so happy that I found that. So yeah, like I said, that was just a super quick video about the museums in East Iceland that I went to. Go and check them out if you are ever in that part of the country. They are well worth the visit and well worth the money. That both of them were very cheap. They're not expensive to visit. Please like this video. Let me know if you've been to the museums or if you'd like to go to the museums, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video. Have a lovely day. Bye.